So you may or may not have seen that I put up another video of me testing makeup, which did not go so well. And I've got an actual professional makeup person here to help me. Professional. Well, Vander does makeup professionally because Vander is a drag king and drag queen.
Yes, I'm multifaceted.
That's two.
I'm bifaceted.
Okay. And since then, because I have no self-control, I've also bought a bunch of new makeup that is magical themed, and Vander has contributed some things as well.
There were slim pickings in the Bristol shopping centre.
Slim old pickings.
Slim pickings. So what I have is not really a lot of makeup.
You need to go on eBay.
Yeah.
eBay's where it's at.
I found some Essence Make Your Own Magic shimmer palette.
I think that looks cute.
It does look cute. It looks really adorable. As with a lot of Essence products, I think they're mostly designed for younger makeup. They always kind of strike me as the
Teens.
sort of your first makeup palette type thing.
But they are cruelty free.
They are cruelty free and they are cheap and affordable, and I'm on board with that.
Cheap.
I have some perfumes from Lush because that's exciting. But I figured if you were going for witchy theme, we could get some Goddess solid perfume. Give it a sniff.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, isn't it? It's really sort of calming.
Yeah, it's kind of floral, but it's got some spicy kind of smell in there as well, like cardamom or something. Really nice. It smells kind of like refreshers as well, which is delicious.
Yeah, a little bit. And then to go with that, I got a wash card.
I nearly threw that away earlier because I thought it was an empty bag.
These are so cool. I love them. They're basically you just sort of break off a little bit at a time and it turns into a sort of a scented hand soap lather and just washes away, which is great because it means that you've got soap that you can take with you anywhere.
What smell is it?
This is the Breath of God, which I thought would go quite well with the Goddess, and it's a similar scent, but it's a bit more sort of it's got that kind of sandalwoody, masculine sort of earthiness.
Yeah, it smells like good men's deodorant.
Yeah.
Not like Lynx, but like the good stuff that actually doesn't
the
make
stuff
you
that's more
want to
kind
gag.
of aftershavey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, I also have this, which I got in a trial box of various products, but I figured it fits the witch theme because it is Nip and Fab Hydrate Dragon's Blood Plumping Serum, which Dragon's Blood is used in a lot of spells and things.
It is in fact a herb, yes.
But
or resin.
Well, but the stuff that is sold a lot of the time in this country as Dragon's Blood is not actually Dragon's Blood.
It's a cheaper alternative. Like a lot of things that you get is just just a cheaper alternative or fragrance.
Yeah. So I figured as a nice sort of pre-makeup moisturizer plumping serum.
Hit me with it.
Would you like to? That was too much. I'm sorry. I'll take some of that back. It's very eager.
Too much. Take it. So for primer, I have two things that I used in the last video, which is the W7 Princess Potion, which is a dupe for the dupe of the Fasali drops, and I also have Magical Moringa primer from Lush. What do you think that smells like?
Oh, it smells really familiar, and I can't.
I thought it smelled like chicken tikka, so there we go.
It does smell kind of like lemongrass, I think, maybe?
Yeah, like curry-ish.
Yeah, there is a curry-ish smell there, but it's not the curry itself. It's something that comes with the curry, so maybe it's like cardamom or lemongrass or something.
Like pilau rice, maybe. Okay, so
it's very smooth and oily.
It is very smooth and oily.
Oh,
by the way, just to let you know how much that is, if you buy the full-size version, which I thought was quite extortionately priced, it's £25.95, and you get 5 times as much as that pot.
I mean, for a solid primer, that's because I feel like you could probably use that for quite a while.
You could probably, not if you're using the amount that I just put on.
Nothing.
Oh, what did you do?
I was trying to smell it, and I dabbed some on my nose. It's fine.
I believed it all down my face, and it dripped on my notes.
That's that's Calpol.
Yeah, it has a really bad fake strawberry smell.
Yeah.
But to be fair, so does the Barry M one, which is like unicorn. What I did for the first one, and what I'm going to do again, is I use that as like a pore filling one, and then this is just sort of an all over, make my skin sticky enough for makeup.
I think I'll just go for the solid one.
Okay, so we're going to do foundation and concealer off camera because those are not witchy at all. So, back in a minute. Okay, back, and looking like a literal ghost. Spooky. So now we get to do the fun stuff with actual, like, colours.
Yes.
So the first thing is blusher. I still only have this from the original video, but there are colours in here that I did not use because I only used the purple blusher and highlighter. So you try those out and you tell me what you think. Cause
well, I mean,
I was not impressed.
Orange is... I will use an orange blush if I've got like a very white face. Like if I do like, there's a couple looks I do that require actual white grease paint. And I'll put an orange blush on then because it's like, rounds it out. I try to avoid using orange where possible as a blush colour.
Yes, me and the rest of the world also.
It can be done. I have, like, it can be done.
Is it going to be done?
I usually do blush last, honestly, so this
really?
is, you've thrown me a bit of a curveball.
I'm throwing.
Yeah.
I usually do eyes last.
Oh no, you do eyes first, well, I do face, then eyes, because that way if I fuck up, it's not gonna, like, ruin my entire contour. Am I allowed to swear on your channel? I presume so, because it's you.
Channel. I don't have a channel. I have a bucket of stuff that I do.
I'm gonna have to come back to blush.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave blush for now.
You're weird. I'm gonna use one.
I need to figure out what I'm doing with the rest of my face and to how I'm gonna make orange blush work.
Well, I mean, you're not going to, so...
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the pink one, because I didn't use that last time. Oh my god.
That was a lot of fallout right there.
Really fucking chalky. I don't know if you can see that, but my gosh, there's a lot of that.
That wasn't like...
I just
went
in and that kicked off big time. Okay, let's see what we can do with that.
I'm gonna inspect.
Oh, okay. Nothing. Oh no, there it is.
There it is. There it all is.
How unpleasant. I actually kind of liked the purple one a little bit because it was like a nice like lavender colour. And apparently though, the person who I saw review this palette on YouTube, they said that was a lot of blush. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Look at my blush. They said that the Rose Shock one, which is this like pink highlighter here, gets repackaged and has been in like several different Kat Von D palettes, which is kind of lazy.
Yeah, I mean, I have heard that she basically just reuses the same couple of things and just sticks new names on them. Yeah. And I mean, there is of course the other thing of like, anyone who uses a lot of makeup will tell you that certain products are just interchangeable.
Well, yeah.
Like, highlighter is just shiny eyeshadow. I hate to break it to you. It's extra shiny in some cases. Oh no, see, I don't know, because I kind of I'm like, there's like the nice kind of creamy like fine ones, and then there's like chunky ones. And but like in a lot of like powder highlight is just eyeshadow. Oh yeah, it's a lot of it is just like if you find a nice creamy eyeshadow, that's fine. But like so there's a lot of different things, and Kat Von D has sometimes entire palettes just repackaged as like, this is eyeshadow, this is blush. That was the shade Bathory, by the way. I don't know what that means. Bathory? Bathory? Did the Xbox just come on? No, that was my phone. Oh, okay. I don't know. I really should have used one of the actual Witchy names. Is it like... I mean, if it's got Salem there, which, by the way, does not have a capital S, which... I mean, I know there's typesetting issues, but it's still the name of a town. Like... and a cat. And a cat, like... Right, so eye time, we have eyeshadow palettes, the same ones that I had last time. I'm going to use the Models 01 because I didn't use that one last time. I think I have a plan that's going to require using some of the colours from this Enchanted W7 palette. Good and eye. Maybe some of the Vampy one, Pretty Little Palettes one. What about the one that you bought? Oh, I'm going to use this, but I'm going to like swatch this first because... that would be a good idea. Who knows? This is the one that I was mad at because it doesn't have the shade names in there. Does yours even have shade names? This one does not. Enchanted... Oh, I know that those do because I've bought them and used them. Yeah, no, this one doesn't. It might have on the back, I don't know. No.
Make your own shade names.
Oh my god. On the back of this, make your own magic, eyeshadow box, 06, dreams are my reality. You are made of stardust, wishes, and magical things. Create a spell and make your own magic. 10 matching magical colours ranging from matte to metallic. They can be combined in every way.
Matte. Which one's matte? Find the matte one.
That one.
That's sparkly.
It's not as sparkly as the sparkly ones.
I would describe that as satin, not
They
matte.
have defined matte as not shimmer.
Yes, that is satin, not matte.
Which, oh wow, the pigment on this.
Well, I can see it. That's an improvement.
Yeah, you'll need to like really...
I like this purpley one here. I'm going to call that one Shattered Dreams. Because they didn't bother to name it.
Yeah, it's, I mean, there's definitely some colour, so I might come back to that at the end as like a sort of a blending out type tone. Because I like the shades of colour. I don't like the like lack of pigmentation.
Okay. I'm going to use the neutral colour from my Naked 3 palette in my... Oh, we remember this one last time. It's so pretty. Just to like give this something to blend into, because none of these are the colour of my eyelid. And look, that's the street outside. That's the incredible technical equipment that the camera is mounted on. This was, I think,
You have seen behind the curtain.
because last time I just turned it around and I was like, oh shit, I should have done that. I'm sorry, we don't swear on my channel.
I'm also going
We
to
don't-
try and do
don't wash
some
our brushes
eyebrow
either.
work, because I would like my eyebrows to match my hair.
I would like the world to be a nicer place.
I would like world peace.
Dreams to be my reality. Okay. My eyes are flat and white. What colour should I use from this? What colour are they actually called? So this one is called Mythical. It's like, I would describe it as a sort of anemic shit brown. It annoys me when people are like, oh, it's so pretty. It's like a hazel bark mixed with like if you singed a wolf bone. Actually, that sounds dope.
Yeah, that does.
Okay.
That also sounds like a really cool, like...
Singed wolf bone.
It sounds kind of like something I want to smell, like hazel bark with singed bone. I don't know why. It feels like it should be a candle.
I just straight up put myself in the eye and need a smaller brush. Oh, fuck my life. It's just like, you're just over there like, makeup, and I'm just like, my eyeballs hurt.
This is great. This is like, what am I doing today? I don't know. When was the last time I did actual makeup?
Oh, are you using, is it that one?
Yes.
I used that one last time, and that video hasn't gone up yet, so you haven't seen it, but I got into such a mess.
It is a very crumbly, like, I'm just dabbing it with my brush and getting all this fallout, like, all over my hands and all over the palette.
Yeah.
This is Bliss in W7.
But I mean, that's like a £4 makeup palette.
Oh yeah, like, I don't mind if W7 is a bit crumbly, because it's W7, and I
Kat
give
Von
it...
D, however.
Yeah, like, I give it a pass straight away, because it's like, you know what, you're doing the Lord's work, you're getting cruelty-free versions of products to people for much, much cheaper than...
Yeah. What is that? That's just a nasty colour. Okay.
Fucked up my eyebrows.
Wait a minute, I don't know if I'm reading these right correctly. Okay, so that is... If you get this palette, do not use Mystic, because it's like a nasty kind of mustard colour. I'll just stab the end of my brush into it. But I am going to use... This is why they should print the names inside the thing. Phantom.
There we go. This eyebrow behaved itself. I don't know what happened on the other one.
There's always one good eyebrow and one bad eyebrow.
Cousins, not sisters. The actual phrase is sisters, not twins, but the way I do makeup, it's like, nah, they're vaguely related. They met each other at a party once.
I'm actually not hating this Model Zone one. I kind of didn't use it last time because it annoyed me that it didn't have colours, like the names of the colours, but I mean, I don't hate it. It's sort of reminding me of like the Naked 3 or just like the Naked palettes, because it's just like browns that are quite blendable.
Yeah, I don't know. I have like, when there's a lot of browns in an eyeshadow palette, I kind of feel like I'm not being given any guidance with it. Like, if there's eyeshadow palettes where it's like, here are mostly neutral colours, but a couple of more vivid colours, you're like, oh, okay, these are the ones that are good to go together. Thank you for, letting me know about this.
I think all of these go together, although there is a purple in here which I'm not sure about because like I feel like that doesn't go with brown that well. Oh no, it's kind of like a browny purple, if that makes sense.
It will probably catch the light to look purple in certain, in certain lightings. Catch the light in certain lightings. I know what I mean.
Oh, you can words good with your face hole.
This is why I do drag in lip sync and not stand up.
Right, I have to commit to like a colour palette now. I'm doing a fairly like nude lip, I think, so I might go. Is that a nice green colour? Which one do you think out of those two?
I mean, it depends what you're putting alongside them. I do like the green though. I think you could do a really interesting like greens and...
Yeah. The green is called Celestial and the purple one is called Eternal. What's this one like? There's like some different metallic type tone ones. That's more of a gold. That's quite nice. Is that like a coppery colour? I'm running out of fingers.
Oh no. I think it was fine. It's all good. Which colour did I do?
Oh, that's nice actually. Although I feel like making a gold eyeshadow isn't that hard. It's probably... Any palette has like a good gold eyeshadow in it. You're going to show me up now with your amazing skills.
Don't speak too soon.
I like the green. I'm going to go for like that sort of poisonous green colour. What could go wrong?
This is where...
Oh no.
This one comes in. I'm going to have to use the camera for this, so get ready to be right up in my eyes.
I think a big part of makeup is just, you know what, I've done this and I'm going to do it to the other side.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not sure.
Honestly, like, the moment that changed makeup for me in, like, learning how to do it was just going, oh, I see, I just need to keep blending this longer. Like... oh no, I've messed up, this is awful. And it's like, oh, if I just keep blending it, eventually it will look like I did it on purpose, so it's fine.
Blending, blending, blending. What do? We blend, blend, blend. Although I don't know that any amount of blending is going to help me now. We can only hope. I've got a very stripy arm as well. You like swatches and eczema. Oh, did you come to the right place?
Right, this is when the fun begins. So, while we were walking around WitchFest yesterday,
yes,
which, by the way, we went to WitchFest yesterday.
Great segue there.
We happened on a concept which I really loved. I say we, I was talking about nonsense and you went, aha, this thing, and I was like, oh my god, this is life-changing.
I can't remember what I said, but I'm thrilled to hear that whatever it was interesting to you.
It was the idea that drag performers
are
aligned with the Fae, which I've never really been one for fairy magic, and it's not really worship, is it? But it's like fairy affinity, I guess.
Yeah, just like fairies in general.
I've never really been one for it because I've always felt that a lot of the popular sort of surrounding, like the way they are brought into in a lot of mythologies, particularly with modern witchcraft and Wicca, is very sort of like twee, I guess. And like there's lots of like little fairy doors and bless the fairy folk in this house and so on and so forth, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but when I think of fairies I think of like little sharp-toothed pixies who steal children in the night and leave changelings in their places, like.
Well, I think it's like a combination of the two, because I see it like the Fae from like the Tithe stories by Holly Black, where it's like the Seelie and Unseelie courts, and they get together under the hill and they eat strange fruits and participate in blood sports. But there's also like, I guess kind of like borrowers.
Yes.
Like there's like little household spirits to things and woodland spirits that are nice. And I think even if you're of the opinion that fairies like eat the hearts of babies and other unsavoury things, or savoury, I guess in that case, numb, then, you know, they still appreciate glitter and pretty things.
Yes, exactly. Like that, like when we sort of happened on this idea of drag and fairies, it kind of all made sense to me.
Yeah.
Like,
and some drag, like we could say with drag performers, there's some who are like kid friendly and like happy and light, and they look like a giant Barbie doll, and they'll hug kids and it'll be nice. And then there's also the ones that will cut you like a fucking.
And sometimes those are the same person, just
Yes!
at different hours of the day.
Yes. I'm going to take the enchanted one because I need like a light inner highlight colour, and I don't really have that in the other palette.
Yeah. So yeah, like that as a concept really struck a chord with me, and I really like it.
Which one of these do I like best?
Especially like there's the changeling nature of it that's sort of an obvious like connection there.
Right, well, I'm about done on the old eye front, because if I add any more colours to this, I might give myself a migraine.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's the best look ever, but it's definitely better than last time, because I used the same palette on both eyes, which helps. And even though it kicks up so much, like, look at the amount of dust on this, but I still really like imaginary, and I just stuck my finger straight into mystical by accident, so... One in the mystical, two in the imaginary.
I want a touch more gold on the eyelid.
Did you use any from this one yet?
I did. I just used those as like...
Base colours.
No, not even base, just to sort of go over the top to use the... to help blend things along, really. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I just choked on my own spit.
Oh, no.
Classy, Sarah. Classy. I bought you your own mascara because I felt like that was probably one of the things you don't want to share.
Yeah, I mean, it's always like, I'm aware that that's a thing and that I should be more conscious of it, but at the same time, if someone gives me a free mascara tube that they've only used a couple of times, I'm not gonna, like, refuse it.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll put this one on one eye, and then I will put the other one on the other eye so I can compare, because I like putting things on only one eye.
Fair enough.
Okay, so that's the WitchFix one. The other mascara that I got, I feel like a lot of this video has been stuff you've seen before, but done by, you know, competent people. But this is actually new. This is Max Factor Dark Magic Mascara, which is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. It's very chunky. Are you going into blush?
I'm not going into blush quite yet. Okay. I'm using...
Just to say, this is not cruelty free because they do sell in China, but if you don't care about that and wanted to buy it, it's $11.99 in the shop. I bought it for $2.99 on eBay, brand new. I took a lot of plastic wrap off it. Gooey ASMR. Oh my god!
Yeah, I know, right? Like, so this tiny little angled brush, where's your camera? There it is. Tiny little angled brush created this much fallout. Like, it's literally just flaking.
Oh, okay.
Like,
It's a chunky one.
Are you 100% positive that this is in fact a legit palette?
It is. It is legit and genuine.
That is so disheartening that some people pay full price for these.
I know where you're coming from, because when I opened it and swatched it before I did the review, I was like, no, this is like kids makeup. And then I went online and watched a few people review it just to check that like the colours and everything and the packaging were the same. And I saw them swatch it, and if anything, their swatches were worse. So I guess what I'm saying is, even if it is fake, they did a better job than Kat Von D.
Yeah, this would not work as a highlighter, but I'm using it to add a little bit of shimmer to my smoke, so that will do. Right. The blush is happening.
Oh my god.
I still want an under eye colour, but I might just like... I don't know. I'll...
Maybe it's because I have such chronic bags, but I don't really hold with under eye colours. Well, I guess that would distract people.
Oh, this brush is still slightly down.
Okay, so here is side-by-side comparison of Dark Magic. Look at the size of that.
That's quite a chunky wand.
It's bigger than my face. Also, it has these like little kind of hard gel comb like
oh yeah, I've
bits
seen
on
those
it.
before.
But like they're longer than any I've previously encountered, and you can actually feel them touching like the waterline of your top eyelid, which is like I'm not a fan. Also, it doesn't stand up by itself. I got it to stand up by itself as I said that. Dick. Which blush are you using? Orange?
I'm using Salem. I'm using the orange.
And Magic is the
highlighter, but I would not use it as a highlighter.
No. I really liked, actually, Telepathy when I used that. It's not very pigmented, but...
Well, that's what I'm thinking, is I might do an orange blush and a purple highlight.
Okay. This is a new...
Because I want to become internet famous for the worst idea ever.
This is a new thing. I got this on eBay again because Stila is actually now cruelty free, but hasn't been for very long. But also because if you buy this new, this is Stila Face Gloss in the shade Enchanted, and this is £24 new for just a highlight.
Okay.
It's very pretty. There's the baking soda that's propping up the camera again. But it's very pretty. It sort of looks like a kind of planet. It's a bit pinky swirl. But it's £24 new, and I paid 99p and £3.48 packaging. Oh, and it came in a box as well. But I hate things like this that are in like separate, because I'd have to pack that, and that's just one thing. And I'm not going to depot it because it's glued in. But it's not actually a powder highlight. Do you want to feel the texture of that?
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like oily.
Yeah, they said face gloss, but it feels like a kind of Claire's Accessories lip gloss. So I'm going to try and put that on my face.
Yeah. Like, I enjoy touching that, but I would not like to have it as a... Oh, wait, that's a bold statement right there.
With green eyeshadow, that works.
God damn it, blush, get on my face.
Okay, but you said it was a bold statement, but look.
Blended out nicely, at least.
Yeah.
So, this orange blush.
Yes, Trump. It's not really doing much.
It's not doing very much at all. Like,
I mean, it is making your face look more orange, but it doesn't really look like what I would describe as a blush. It just looks like a badly matched face powder.
Yeah. Or like I've put my contour on in the wrong place or something. Like, I don't understand. So, I'm gonna try and... What do we say, children? Blend your sins away.
Blend your sins.
With a slightly damp brush, and then...
Ooh, oh, this is very odd. I don't really like... This is the first, like... I guess you'd call it cream highlight that I've ever used. And I don't really use highlight regularly, and this is just a lot. This is very scary. Okay. It's very chunky as well. There's quite a lot of glitter in this. That's hard to open, actually. I lost a fingernail on that last time. It's not comfortable.
Generation game, Jesus.
Oh, I don't want this to be like a 4-hour-long video. That's for when there's a book that I don't like. It's true. What is happening?
I'm trying to get to the bottom lashes with this really weird wand.
See, again, I don't do bottom lashes, but I think that's just because I get a mess. I mean, I've already a mess. Let's just get that out of the way. Didn't realise that I would be using pink highlight when I chose to use green eyeshadow. Actually, while you're doing that, I'm going to try the pink one from the palette, just because then I've used all of them. It's this one on the end, if you can see it. I'm looking right at it and I honestly, I don't know. How are you finding the mascara?
It worked. I had to go over it with my little spoolie tool, just because like that wand is very odd.
Yeah, it's really spiky, and to be honest, I prefer the Witch Lass one because it's cuter. It's vegan and cruelty free. It's about the same price, if not slightly cheaper, and it doesn't hurt your eyeballs.
The formula itself, like, it's quite thick, quite
very
gloopy.
clumpy.
Yeah.
And it is within date. I did check all of these, just to make sure.
I'll tell you what, if you do want to buy this and use this mascara, this eye was the one I did first, and this eye is the one I did second without dipping the brush.
Wipe it off on something.
Definitely, like, give it some,
Maybe comb your dog with it lightly, just to get some of the excess off. Right, I bought you your own world's smallest lipstick. My original one was Spellbound from Avon. These are actually samples, they're not like the real thing, but they're like £1 on eBay. So you got Enchanted, which to the untrained eye is practically identical in every way. But this one is a slightly more darkish purple and that's lighter. You could also use, if you wanted to, the Ciate London Liquid Velvet in the shade Voodoo. Guess how much that is? Without looking at the piece of paper.
Who was the brand again, sorry?
Ciate, I think.
Liquid lipstick. I'm going to say £9.99.
This was £17. I paid £2 with free post and packaging, but it is PETA certified cruelty free. That's the colour that my woodwork used to be in my bedroom.
Yeah, that's a very creamy lipstick.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. It felt like a balm when I used mine.
I'm not so keen on that.
Then you can use the. Do you want to show your swatch though?
It's that purple one right there. It's
that one right there.
Like, and I didn't touch very hard. Like, there was no resistance when I was touching it, so I was like, this is just gonna smush the entire sample all the way up my arm.
I mean, I really liked the lipstick last time, even though purple lipstick is not my bag, bitch. But in that case, you've probably got more liquid lipstick skills than I have. But I have my own liquid lipstick. I got this, which is Rimmel London Show Off Lip Lacquer.
I like this much more.
In the shade Solstice. And this is not cruelty free because they do sell in China. Retail price is £12. I got it for £1.99. You can get it from a lot of different sellers online for £9.99. And what it is this kind of like shiny, nudie pink colour, which is more up my street because I feel like my mouth is so shiny right now. Like if you pick a colour that's like nude on you, like the same colour as your lips, it can hide a multitude of sins. Don't know why I did Bane's voice there. I don't mind. It's very kind of glossy and sticky. But again, I swatched this one on my hand and like the colour stayed on for quite a while, even after the gloss had worn off, but it never dries down matte. So if you're scared of liquid lipsticks like me, because it tastes a bit weird. It tastes like a memory of treacle tart. Like, that's very strange. But yeah, it's nice. And it has this like cool top, which I don't know if you can see, but it's sort of angled like a crystal. I like that in terms of witchiness. Are you doing okay there, are you?
Not really. I don't know quite what's happening, but this lip has just completely got away from me. So we're gonna try and do something with it.
The littlest lipstick in the world is sitting there going, not so bad now, am I?
Stop falling over, oh god!
Don't make me laugh. So I am now trying the dark lipstick of doom, and I've got it on the mirror of this palette, so it's going well. It's like the race to Witch Mountain, but the race to voodoo lipstick. Also, fun fact, every time I like even accurately line my lips, they look crooked. That sounds like I'm making excuses ahead of time, but I'm not. And I like that guy from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, the magician guy.
Kind of,
like
yeah.
A little thin moustache. I'm leaning on some very slippery notes.
It's a bold look.
Yeah, so is this. I think it's just because I'm not really aware of how big my lips are until I put dark colours on them and then they look too big.
It's also like, it's quite a thick, like clotty kind of formula.
It is. Stop saying clot.
I'm sorry, but that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of blood clots. Like, it's very just... I know it's purple and not red, but...
Yeah, and not like... I've used some liquid lipsticks before, but this one definitely seems to be coming out a lot patchier. And I'm not just saying that because I'm so bad at it. I'm going to cover that bit that I just got on my face with some concealer.
I mean, purple is quite a difficult colour to do a lip in anyway. Just because, like, it's... With reds and stuff, there's a certain amount of, like, you can just keep adding to it and it will eventually look right. Whereas with purple, if it doesn't really blend out very well if you make a mistake, and it just... There's just cascading failures, really, with purples, I tend to find.
Yeah, you are preaching to the choir here. Because I am failing in many cascades. Actually, well, I have fucked this up because... I mean, I don't think it looks great. I wouldn't go outside with it, let's say it like that. I think on camera, it doesn't even look as bad as it really is, to give you some idea. But I am going to use the Kiss and Spell lipstick, because this was like... Look at that.
Ooh, that's cool.
It looks pretty, but it is the world's like chunkiest glitter. But I thought maybe I could try it over the top of this and it will look semi-decent.
I'm doing a similar thing with the teeny tiny Avon lipstick.
Oh, well. Plot twist, that wasn't a good idea.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that's yours.
Yeah, okay.
Plot twist, I actually don't hate this now with this on top. I think it's gone a little bit lighter and it kind of has like a duochrome type look.
I would say, like, you could definitely do that in a day-to-day. It would maybe require, like...
Definitely cleaning that.
Cleaning that. I would almost say you don't need the highlighter with it. Because, like, it's so shimmery.
It's so shimmery. I look like I'm dressed as a fairy.
You know what you're getting towards in terms of, like, the blush and the highlight and the shiny lipstick? You're kind of starting to look a bit Hocus Pocus-ish.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
So I hope you had fun with us trying some of the same witchy makeup, but in more capable hands, because look at the face.
Yeah.
Look at the beautiful face. And also I tried again.
I like this. I think this is, like, there are many individual components that could work. I just think that
You've made half a British trifle and half a shepherd's pie.
You have made both of those things well. It's just I'm not sure if, like...
I quite like the eyes. Like, I like the green to the gold thing. And the fact that I got them mostly even. I can't do eyeliner, so I didn't even try.
I think, like, that it's also, like, a sort of gothier kind of look that I think you could definitely... move into.
The one thing that I will say is I really did not like this. This was spiky as fuck. But I think that the Kiss and Spell lipstick, which, come on, it just looks so cute.
Yeah.
Pearly Pout Potion from W7, not sponsored. Why would it be? Look at us.
The fact that a mascara is called Pearly Pout Potion.
No, that's this.
Oh. Well, yeah, is that...
That's Dark Magic.
Oh, it was the Witch Lash, sorry. Ignore me.
Yeah, this is for W7, but I cleaned it off with some kitchen towel because I'm a professional. But I think that would work as like a top coat with most things.
Oh yeah.
That's not how it's marketed, but...
I mean, I would even say, like, can I test
It's got like a nice shine. You could probably use that as highlight if you
want.
Yeah,
you completely could.
Oh my god, hang on. Detective Sarah, I'm gonna fucking Angela Lansbury the shit out of life. Right, hang on, can you just draw that over that side? Okay, so which one of these is the expensive Stila highlight and which one of them is the lipstick from W7? This is the Stila one and this is the W7 one, but basically you could use them interchangeably. And the W7 one was $2.99 on eBay.
Yeah, like, you could completely just use this as a... Like, you wouldn't need very much of it either. You just sort of do dab, 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 and then blend, blend, blend.
And actually, that one's less chunky and more smooth. Boo one used to that. I don't like you very much. That's how I feel about that. They probably don't like me very much either. They probably don't know who I am.
Not now that you've pointed out that they could just buy a...
For £3.
Yeah.
Instead of, like... How much did I say that was?
27 something?
£24.
Ugh.
Oh...
Whoa. No.
That's good.
Are we gonna do a like in a more well lit area of the house?
No, I think this is lit enough.
Coward.
It's just to show like
Yeah.
the thing. It doesn't like it's not about what I've done to my face.
Yeah, I think like there's definitely some very good products in here, which is good because.
What was your favourite one?
Ooh, I don't know. I did really like this palette. I think there's some great colours in it. The Pretty Little Palettes one. There's some good colours in it, and they have got good coverage. It is like.
Would you pay £25 for it? Would you leave a hair in it? You disgusting individual.
I probably wouldn't, just because it is quite like. There's a textural thing there where it doesn't quite, like when you put a brush in it, it doesn't stick together that well.
It is quite powdery. Like you can see where this one is like kind of going in the middle.
Yeah. The Essence one, honey, no. Like, if you're going for a more subtle look, then it will probably be fine. But if you want to not spend ages piling on thin layers of eyeshadow, then like
Running out of swatching space. Ooh.
Yeah, it takes a lot of pressure to get decent colour out. I think my least favourite is definitely that Kat Von D palette.
Oh, can we just rag on her again for a minute?
Like, even leaving aside how terrible she is as a person,
which we covered in video one.
Which we've like that palette. So it's not particularly well designed. I don't think. Like, I don't
orange
like.
Blush all over the front.
I don't like the graphics of it. I don't like the layout of it. I don't like that the case sometimes magnetically seals itself shut a lot, like really difficult to pry open. I don't like the texture of the highlighters.
They are quite chunky.
They're chunky, they're flaky, and as soon as you put a brush in them, they just like crunch up into nothing.
I would say like the blush, I've used the purple and the pink one. The purple one is quite light and like ghoulish. I think if you were like gothy and very white makeup, it would look really nice. Pink one I'm not mad about because I think it looks just too Barbie-ish. But I really like the purple highlight.
I think with both of us though, we both did the thing of like the blush was, it's not there, it's not there, it's not there, oh god, too much. Like, I don't know what it is that makes certain products do that, but because I don't know about makeup science, I just know about smearing it on my face. And whatever it is that makes products do that, I don't like.
Oh, and just because we used it a lot in this video, the Model's Own Supernatural palette is $19.99 if you buy it new. It's cruelty-free, not vegan. I paid $6.99 for it online. You can get it from Amazon for that price and eBay.
And it does have some very nice colours in it.
Yeah, if you like a sort of neutral browns, there's some like a sort of weird purple brown here, which you wouldn't think would be a nice colour, but it is. Yeah. And that's basically everything that I used on my eyes. Not that that is a recommendation, because I could have said I used an old matchstick on my eyes. But there we go. This has been very fun, and I'm going to go wash my face.